that are, it's as if they just want to punish, the ordinary man on the street, right? That's bad enough, but this one, where there's no shame, they're doing it. This guy, yes, out of the fullness of his heart, he spoke, right? However, when he was speaking, he was also speaking from a place of, after all I did for you guys. So this is how you guys will cut me loose without, a senatorial position, right? And I have to, in a way, thank him for it. I have to thank, all the judges, justices, all those sitting on election petitions will be cursing him right now, because they know that we were already shining a light, that spotlight on them, and they didn't like it. They were uncomfortable. Now, in fact, it's not just not just any spotlight. It will be the, one that is shining as bright as the sun or the moon, combined together. We will shine on them. We're not letting go. Yeah, I can see you. I'm trying to get through it real quickly, but corruption. I just, okay, I go to court a lot. I have like a professional witness when I go and have to give evidence and all the rest of it. One of my cases is a quick example, so bear with me. One of my cases, right, it was a David and Goliath type scenario. So the husband has money. His father had retired from the bench, member of the Freemasons, and one of his colleagues was sitting on a case, right? The man had not even spoken 2 words, right? The client asks that the man recuses himself, because the very idea around the Masons are that, you help your brother out. So they see themselves as brothers. And obviously they're on the higher echelon of society, right? And so this woman was so scared that, this man, the man recused himself, even though there was no evidence, that he was biased or what have you. He thought, do you know what? I want justice to be served. And he recused, tried to pull. He was like, he out his fraudulent certificate. This is that they do it because they feel they've got the judges and everyone else in their back pockets, right? And thankfully, at the dawn of a new Nigeria, it's just there. It's a hard slog, and I know where some people are tired, but we can't be until we cross the finish line, and we haven't crossed it. The day they swear in Peter B, even then we have not crossed it, because we will hold him account. We will hold and be more interested in all the arms of government, so that this kind of rascality, right, ends, because it can't continue. It can't continue. It has to end. Thank you. I yield the mic.
So, Senator Adam Ahmed Bulkachuwa, I think I will advise that you just round up and take your seat.
Name any names. We know ourselves.
No, but this kind of insinuation will mean that there was favor, there was this, and the rest of it. I don't think it's a good idea.
Well, Mr. Chairman, I must say that, okay, to round up, since that's what you want me to do, I will do that. And I must thank particularly my wife, whose freedom and independence I encroached upon while she was in office. And she has been very tolerant and accepted my encroachment and extended her help to my colleagues.
Distinguished, please, I don't think this is a good idea going this direction. It's not a good idea. It's not a good idea, please.
All right.
1 minute. Then only me hear that.
Now,
You
after the first time that he interrupted him, somebody shouted on the background, please forgive. You go and listen to the
Man,
video, you hear it. Somebody shouted, please forgive.
you see,
Probably it's the man's wife that influenced that Lawan's miracle.
oh, bro, now wait, I want to talk. Lawan is a beneficiary of that man's wife. Lawan is a beneficiary. That man, that Lawan is a beneficiary of that woman's judgment. Very useless man.
Please,
Shameless. Did you see
please,
what happened?
guys.
Yeah, go on, Saddam. Go on.
I just want to re-emphasize because when we say this in place, we talk, guys. We have over 1,400 of us on this platform. Please, I will not come out here and say I know how much I can tell people. Please retweet, please share, please do this. I am asking people, please read the article up on the jumbotron. There is nothing. You're giving me or I'm getting going to get from you reading from that article. But for your own self education, for you to understand how corrupt the Nigerian judiciary system is, please read the article on the jumbotron. And if you care, let the next person see or just read and understand how Nigeria is. Man. I just thank God for Peter Obi. I swear, I just thank God for the man because if not this man, we don't even understand where we are. We don't even know where. We don't understand the rot, the debt. These people have taken this country for a ride. My brother Ibrahim called me and was saying, Saddam, he was so angry. Saddam, I'm so angry. These people, man, it is just all left for us. All these people are the same. I could feel the anger coming out because when you stay near these people, you see them to tell that Nigeria can never change. Go sit down with all these politicians. I think Amechi's tape leaked. He said Nigeria can never change. If you reach your turn, steal and go. That is the mentality for these men up there. So for us is to make sure that we hold them accountable and say Nigeria can change. Nigeria must change. It must change, and it starts with us. That is the mentality we should take going forward, please. It must change. Holding them responsible, holding their feet to the fire, understanding that the power of the people is forever greater than the people in power is where that change starts. Please. Don't just be a bystander. But look at people like my DM already telling me, Saddam, can we start up Vawulence to start up a volunteering squad to invade Instagram? And I'm thinking, I wanted to ask the person, my brother, can't you start it up? But I understand Nigerians, we always need somebody to do things for us. It is crazy, but no wahala. No wahala. Me, I think I'm not. I say, please, if you want to volunteer and be an army, because I'll hand over this squad to that person. I'll hand over this squad to that person. Please, if you want to volunteer, if you're seeing the propaganda going on Instagram and it don't tire you for belly, and you know that because somebody's giving you money, nobody's paying you, it's your own Instagram, you have Instagram, and you want a coordinated way of using facts, because you see what the enemy hates is facts and figures. When you go up to those threads and you gotta tell Nigerians the truth, their reality is that you're poorer today than when Buhari was in power. Your reality is that you're suffering today more than Buhari was in power. Your reality is that there's no palliative for your subsidy. You are suffering more now than Buhari when Buhari was in power. That's the reality of Nigerians right now. But they're painting it all like this criminal is doing some magic and people on Instagram are buying into it. So please, if you want to be that a volunteer, no wahala. Hit any of us up here. We're going to form that squad and hand it over to you people. So people do it, because for me, I want my head on food. With the one we do for you, you don't do us. We can do the one we can do. Other people, please be involved. Please, don't be a bystander. Thank you. Wembley, back to you.
All
Bro,
right, thank you. Okay, go ahead.
sorry, I go open Instagram account. I dey go that side.
Jimmy, we
Yes,
need you on Instagram. I
I
beg.
dey go that side. I go open. I dey tell my wife now saying I go endure with me for house for small. I must enter that side because the stupid propaganda wey dey that place. Olori buruku pọ̀ lórí Instagram. Àwọn one Olori super girl, all those gist Naija, all those Olori buruku. À ń bọ̀ wá bá yín tí yín ta. À ń bọ̀ lórí Instagram kẹ́ tètè máa gbọ́ báyìí. Orí ọ̀kẹ́rẹ́ koko láwo à ń bọ̀. Àwa ló kàn báyìí. Ó dà pé ti ṣorí burúkú enough orí burúkú yìí ti tó lórí Instagram báyìí. Àwa ló kàn. We are coming with full force. And you know why? It is time to take back that country. And I shared with you guys a couple of days ago about my conversation with my dad. And he said something. It was like that during his father's time, and it's like that in his own time. But I refuse to go along with that line because The moment one person stand up and says enough is enough, that is the moment of change. That is the moment when everything changes. I'm glad to be part of this movement. And it's enough. Enough is enough. Imagine no one spoke about slavery. We will still be going through slavery at this point in time. But some people stood up, and when they did, people were looking at them like mad people. They were looking at them like, what are you guys talking about? But they abolished slavery. That is what we're going to do with Nigeria this time around. Guys, we're already at it. Huh? We are already at it. It's a full-scale war, and we will fight it to the last man standing. We will ride this. We will ride it till wheels fall off. We are here to reclaim our mandate, and there is nothing anybody can do about it. There is nothing anybody can do about it. Obedient, stand your ground, as I keep saying. Do not yield. Saddam, I just went through this article. It is damning. It is damning. Did you see the list of people that have benefited from this woman, from the judicial system in that country? It is damning. I love the fact that this is coming up now. So the judicial system can know that we are watching you. Now they listen, now picking they here, now extended family they here. They now they here. Eh? It is not business as freaking usual anymore. Okmonti change by Okmonti soon. It's a new game entirely. A new game, different player. We, the Nigerian, well-meaning Nigerian, we have come to take over our country. It is time for we to take back our country. You guys you've stolen from that country. You've stolen the past. You've stolen the future. You've stolen the present from that country. Some of you guys, the money you've stolen, your next generation will never suffer again. What the hell are you still looking for? People are dying by their numbers, and you still keep stealing. You still keep stealing. And guess what? None of this money is going to go with you to heaven or to hell, which most of you guys are already, it's your destination. None. Not 1 naira. Most of you, they will just wrap you in white clothes, throw you inside Auto. That is it. So why do you want to kill yourself? Anyway, that one will not be my own business. The point is, Nigerians, well-meaning Nigerians, you deserve more than what you're getting right now. A lot of us, we can see it, we know it, and we are claiming it back. The social contract between government and its people has never been fulfilled in Nigeria. It has never been fulfilled in Nigeria. Ordinary common water, we no get. Light, we no get. But we Nigerians, we've adapted. Stored inside pots. The water they warm, we go they change position. They don't give us water, we go dig borehole. They don't give us light, we they buy generator. They do all sort of things to make life to make life miserable for us. But we keep adjusting. We've learned into helplessness. We need to start unlearning that thing. Social contracts, make una go Google am. Every country for this world operates social contract. It's a contract between government and its freaking citizens. None they work for Nigeria. None, not even one. They work for Nigeria. Human rights. Where human rights dey for Nigeria? Freedom of speech is allowed in Nigeria, but freedom after speech is not allowed. They will kill people like fowl. This time around, judiciary, una dey hear. It's not a threat, it's the fact. Do the needful. Do not add to it. Do not take out of it. Do the needful. Go through all the evidences in front of you. You started today already. Over 18,000 blood results. I think, how is that even possible? And you still went ahead to declare someone as a winner. Àwọn tó máa kú lù yẹn máa pọ̀. Àwọn tó máa kú lù yẹn máa pọ̀. Àwọn tó máa kú sẹ́wọ̀n ló máa pọ̀ jù lù yẹn. Ọkàn yín ò ní balẹ̀ lẹ́yọ kọ̀ọ̀kan. Ọkàn yín ní fi ẹ̀dọ̀ sórí òróǹro. Ọkàn gbogbo yín ò ní balẹ̀. Because people have died directly or indirectly from your action or inaction. You've been doing everything to make people's life miserable in that country every single day. Every day. and I go to sleep $15,000 hotel room for one night, and someone that is willing to work selflessly for the country appeared. Not demonize them. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. We are getting our country back and we are taking it back. Guys, I just went through this article now. It pissed me off. Make una go read them. Make una go read that article. I just went through it now. It is damning. And you see the amount of stupid politicians that have been benefiting from these things. Anyway, these guys, they know it's not business as usual. And you will never see this kind of news on any platform. Never. You will never. On well-meaning Nigeria, 1 million man match this morning, someone was suggesting they should announce all these resulting by radio time for people to speak. It will never happen. They will not give them permission. TV or radio, now they are control. God bless you, Saddam. Why do you think we came up with this parallel fact? Because this is the go tell you say Tinubu peace for body. You know, be say for water for body. He peace for body. Otole. Guys, go and read that article and you understand what is going on in Nigeria. Judicial system. Our eyes are on you. I yield.
All right, thank you very much, Jimmy. Thank you. So we just go to our speakers. I'll go to first Office of the Citizen, and I'll come to Madam Clarita. But before Office of the Citizen goes, when we said, what's it called now, Ahmed Lawan, and the current Senate president must have been a beneficiary of Bulkachuwa. I think Rochas agrees.
As a great country. And to those of you, our colleagues, including you, Mr. Senate President, you're a very smart politician. How you came back is yet another political book to discuss.
Sorry?
How you came back is another chapter in our political history.
How I came back from where?